Sunday, Funday, 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 Sunday, Funday. Uh-oh. Sunday Funday siren. Oh boy, do we got an exciting program on the Paisley stream. Just getting some stuff prepared here for y'all. We're getting it happening. Sunday, Funday. Sunday, Funday, Sunday, Funday, Sunday, Funday. Oh yeah. We're gonna have some fun. So without further ado, let's kick this thing off, y'all. To kind of show off. Hello, happy Sunday Funday. Hope you brought your coffee. I'm going to show off some game design stuff I've been working on. And by working on, I mean I'm not really working on it, but tinkering, I guess. Just trying to figure some stuff out. So, long story short, what you're looking at is thing called Build Engine 2, not Build Engine 1. Build Engine 1 is the game engine that ran like Duke Nukem 3D and Blood and Redneck Rampage and a whole bunch of others. This is actually the creator of that engine created a whole new engine, and it is called Build Engine 2. And what I wanted to do was, one, kind of show Build Engine 2. So what I'm going to demo for you is a couple of the maps that came with the download. So no, this is not anything that I have created, but we'll kind of get into some of the stuff that I'm working on. But Build Engine 2 is not a completed commercial product, at least as far as I can tell. There's still quite a bit to be desired, but there are some unbelievably cool things available in it. And right now what we're looking at is kind of a bird's eye view we're like basically looking down. This is a 2.5D game engine, so technically everything is 2D, and it's using some kind of mathematical trickery to make that 3D appearance. So in the raw format, this is basically what the levels look like, which is, you can basically draw stuff on a 2D plane, and then through the magic of the build engine, you can then render it in 3D, and it gives us this opportunity to fly around. You can see all the lighting kicks on once you get inside the vectors. But this is really, really, really cool stuff, in my opinion. you know, it's basically, you know, it could have been like what the next Duke Nukem game or whatever might have been built on. I don't know of any games that have ever used the Build Engine 2. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show it off a little bit. I found it on the internet, and one of the really crazy things about it is the thing that's really hot right now in gaming is RTX lighting, and oh my god, path tracing and ray tracing and all this stuff. Well, this is using vectors, or no, I'm sorry, voxels. And this has voxel lighting. So if you look at the edges of all this stuff, of like where that orange light is poking out of this room, it looks pretty good. Like the shadows and stuff are actually really, in my opinion, they look pretty neat. So you can see like behind the bars and stuff, like it's all got kind of proper lighting and place, you know, shadow placement of where the light is at. So for a real simple game engine, like that's pretty neat. Again, you can look through the bars of the windows and you can see the shadows being cast. This little plank of wood, you can see the shadow again cast shadows in this little hallway cutout and everything. And then this thing obviously is just designed to show off the lighting. I mean, you can see the couch, the little character sitting on the couch. He's got proper lighting. So it's pretty crazy stuff. Like this is like a pretty early rudimentary game engine, yet the lighting on it is pretty sweet. Now obviously we're just looking at it in kind of the construction mode. You know, we're not actively playing the game yet, but we're gonna get to that. But yeah, you can kind of see here, you know, there's a little shelf here that as you approach it, again, it's got a shadow. And the other crazy thing too is you can do diagonals, which I don't think the Build Engine 1 had diagonal pieces quite like that. And there's like rounded edges as well. And again, it just might be because there's, you know, the voxel graphic style engine. These little characters are pretty funny. And if you're hearing crackling and stuff, I got a lapel mic. I'm trying to figure out if I like it or not, but I haven't quite figured out the best placement for it. And I feel like everywhere I put it, it just starts like rubbing against stuff. So sorry if you're hearing any kind of crackling. It's not you, it's me. So yeah, this is pretty neat stuff, I think. Anyway. So what I wanted to do is, let's blip back over to the 2D mode here. Get a nice overview of the whole level. And so what you can do is, this isn't the game, this is kind of the construction zone. We're not actually in the game yet. And I haven't yet played this level in the game. I actually like booted it up. So what I'm gonna do is this, and again, these are files. I did not make these files. This is stuff that came with it. But there's kind of two programs to this thing. There's the construction piece of it, which is called Build 2, and then there's the actual like rendering or kind of like playing of the thing that you've constructed, and that's called a Valdraw. And right now, what we need to do is save this map that came with Build 2 as a KC file so we can open it in a Valdraw, if that makes any sense. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm going to save it in a location so I can kind of come back to this. And so now I've got my KC file, which if I close this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bump over to eval draw. And let me get that open. This program. And if we go back to there we go, we got our Cage2 KC file. And if I hit open, I have no idea what's gonna happen. Okay. It's doing something. So it gives us this big long, this is like all the script that's basically taken to run it. And obviously, again, it's blinking on my end just as hard as blinking on your end, so that ain't you. Unfortunately, I don't have any like kind of controls programmed, but you know, proof of concept is that it will open. It will open stuff. There are things that you can run in it. All right, I'm gonna close it just because that blinking's driving me crazy. Just for the sake of concept, we can open one of the other files that actually I know works. And this one has controls. It doesn't have, I can't look with the mouse. I think the mouse might be looking for a serial mouse because again, this is like some stuff from the 90s or early 2000s. But you can run around. I mean, there's like sound effects and stuff, and it kind of gives you an idea. If I stand on this little platform, it will turn my character, which is pretty cool. So that's neat. And then you know you can get off the platform and open the door, and then you know you got your voxel animations here. So there's like a little missile that I can pick up, you know, like a little weapon or ammo type. And then I can, but the thing that blows me away about this game engine is look at how the shadows, like on the box, like the active shadows, you know, when you come into the room, it actually works, man. It's pretty damn impressive. And I'm kind of bummed out that this wasn't used in other, you know, when you open the doors, you can see how the light actually casts across the room, which is pretty cool. Like, it's pretty impressive stuff. So one of my goals is to try to take these tools and actually create, you know, a bit more of a playable game, you know, something to this level. So it's like this thing has the controls and it's all written in the scripting right here. So conceivably I could probably just lift the stuff that was, you know, built by Ken Silverman himself and add a little, you know, touch here and there and see if we can't actually get a game going. So if I open this door, you can see I've got, there's a bad guy.
Down I go.
And then he dies and turns into a missile. So it's like, you know, there's examples of the coding that he's using. So, you know, it's the lighting though that just really kind of tickles my fancy with this whole thing. And again, this is Build Engine 2. And it's pretty neat stuff. Let me see. I'm shooting on my missiles. The Mighty Kraken. With game engines, I've noticed it's easier to get details, but harder to give it art style. Absolutely true. Definitely true. You definitely need some sort of, you know, artistic skill or artistic eye. It's one of those like weird things where you run into this a lot in like the business world, especially in like kind of technologies. You know, people who have technology skills and people who have people skills. And, you know, I think when it comes to like game design, it's very much the same where it's like, you know, I work in kind of the CAD industry. So I talk to a lot of like industrial designers, and then there's a lot of, mechanical engineers, and industrial designers want everything to look nice, and they're all about aesthetics over functionality, whereas engineers are more about functionality over aesthetics. So obviously Ken Silverman is an engineer. He built an engine, and artistic wise, does it, it leaves a little bit to be desired. But this was also like probably 99 maybe when this came out, or 2000, somewhere around then. It's like those textures, this reminds me of like early Counter-Strike, but Counter-Strike, early Counter-Strike didn't have lighting like this, so I'm amazed at this little engine here. It's the little engine that could, and obviously there's a lot here, but there's also a little, it's like just enough to kind of like make you want to push into doing bigger things in the engine, which is where this is my big warm up to kind of what I'm talking about here. So what I did and what I've been working on is this. Sometime last year, I was back at my folks' house, and my dad still has like every computer ever that we've had in the family. And just for kicks, I fired up one of the era, and on it was all the Duke Nukem 3D files, including like early build engine stuff that I was tinkering around with. And I actually found an application to convert Doom WAD files. The WAD file in Doom is the where's all the data. It's basically, for better or less, it's basically the level files. And I could convert those WAD files into .map files, which is what's used in Mapster 32, which is basically what's used in Build Engine 1. It just so happens to be that you can take .map files that were made for Build Engine 1 and you can open them in Build Engine 2. So what you're looking at is E1M1 from Doom 1. And this is the entire level map for Doom 1. Now, I don't know much about this game engine, and I've gotten about to this point where I can import vectors into the. So basically, what I'm trying to do is I want to kind of like make the first couple levels of Doom in Build Engine 2, just as a what could have been. And what's really, really, really kind of mind-blowing about this software is I can get it open this far, and obviously you can see all the red. There's definitely some like details and stuff that is missing. I stripped out all the sprites because I had some errors and stuff, just because this is, again, a completely different. This is a game engine. This level was created for a game engine that was then converted for another game engine, which is then converted for another game engine. So it's like, obviously we're going to run into some shit. So like all this like red, I don't know what all this like red, marks. It's like, I don't have the red marks over here, but I have them over here. And it's like, there's not a real clear vector as to like what is making that error. So you can see it's like real thin on some of them and then thicker on others. Like, I don't know what any of that stuff means. But what's really mind-blowing about this, and I'm glad there's at least 2 people that are watching this that can appreciate it, you can render this in 3D, man. So you can actually get a flavor. And granted, there's no textures. Well, there's a texture. Oh, fuck. Shit. What did I just do? Sorry. Whoop. Okay. There's a texture on the wall because I was just dinking around. Oh, wow, I'm outside the... How did I... What? Okay, weird. I'm outside where I expected to be. Let's see. Maybe I can just... I wanted to do the 3D thing. There we go. Kind of in the beginning of the map for some reason. I don't know why I'm like spawning outside, but either way, obviously it's like super duper dark. You can't see shit, and that's, you know, there's no light, there's no textures, but you can see it in 3D, which in my mind, like, that's pretty cool. Let me see. I want to try to... I don't know what I did to make us appear. Let's see. Oh, okay, there we go. It's like trying to draw stuff. Oh shit, I don't want to draw stuff right now. Oh my gosh, sorry. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing. Are vectors similar to polygons or completely different? Yeah, vectors are the edge of the polygon. So let me give you an example here. So you see this box right here. That is made of vectors, but then, and I could be totally wrong about this. So I'm not like a game design guy, and I got to use an on-screen keyboard because I have to hit the enter key on the keypad, but I don't have a keypad, so forgive me. Hold on, it's gonna be just a second here as I switch over. Okay, so the polygon is the actual surface that you're looking at. So if we're talking about that cube, you can see that box on the ground is just extruded. It basically goes all the way up, and the polygon is basically all the stuff that fills in the surface. And when I was kind of messing around with textures over here, so kind of give you an idea, is like you can, I believe you can, yeah, you can choose textures, and then you can like stick them to the wall. So that'd be like I'm putting a texture on top of that polygon, essentially. And then there's, I also figured out some cool stuff where if we go up to the ceiling here, there's a thing called parallax mode, where if we, let's see if I can find it. Yeah. This particular texture is called a parallax texture. So what it is, it's actually supposed to be a 2D texture rendered in a 3D environment. So once you turn on the parallax mode, boom, you get a skybox, which I think was kind of neat. You can see all the different, let's see, it might work better. But again, I don't really know how to put lighting and stuff up yet, so I'm still new to this. So now look at that. Now we got a big old sky happening over there. You can fill it in. So yeah, this game engine's pretty cool. I've heard the term for drawing as well. Let's see. So I was a little confused. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I could have my terminology just as confused as anybody else. I'm not a professional game designer or anything. I do work in technology, and I do work with CAD workstations, but I'm just dicking around on an old game engine from the 90s. So don't think I'm any kind of expert about anything. I'm just a dude on the internet. But yeah, so kind of my goal here is we can zip around. If you've played Doom, then maybe you might be familiar with some of the stuff you're seeing. This is the first level, the first room, and then you come over here, and then like you got your whole staircase and everything. And obviously the scale isn't, how should I say, it's not off. It's that build engine is capable of rendering things at a much, much, much higher resolution than the Doom engine or the build engine 1. So it kind of makes me wonder why the mapping community for Duke Nukem hasn't gravitated towards this tool set. But, you know, if you look at this wall, let's see, maybe I can grab a different one. Kind of prove my point here. We'll use bricks. Yeah. So yeah, if you look at these bricks, like how tiny those bricks are, that's because it's like you know, you get real close to it. It's got some pretty good detail, but as you back up, so the scale or the resolution, as far as I know. Oh, the Noisebox wood drum video. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Cracking right on. Thanks for that. That video really took me by surprise. I was just kind of screwing around with an idea, and I don't know. It got into the algorithm, so that's pretty cool. I like having a lot of fun with stuff. I'm gonna mess around with some synthesizers here in a little bit. I just wanted to kind of have some fun on a Sunday, and you know, I'm not really up to anything. I'm just drinking coffee, messing around with the game engine, and I'm gonna play some synths later. So cool. I'm glad you dig the box video. I got some other stuff on there too. There's also I'll show you how to build a video, and you know, a whole bunch of things, electronic repair, all kinds of good stuff. But to kind of get back to my project, my goal again is to kind of like actually finish this whole level out. I'm gonna texture it. I want to have monsters. I want to have, you know, ammo pickups, the whole 9 yards. Because it's like the scaffolding's already here. All I gotta do is take the time to finish it. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Is I'm just trying to figure out the tool sets. I got my levels imported. I need to, you know, like you said, it's all in the artwork. So I was considering a couple different ways of going about that. There's a program called Slade, which allows you to open up Doom files, and you can extract all the contents inside of it, including all the images and graphics and stuff. And so conceivably, I could export all the artwork out of Doom, and then I was going to use maybe like an AI upscaler or something, because again, we get way more pixels on the wall than we would if we were using one of the, you know, Mapster or I can't remember the Doom. There's a Doom, Z-Doom, I think that's what it is. But again, we get way, 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 way higher pixel density here. So, you know, it could be cool. It could be cool. There's a lot of potential in this thing. One other thing too, before I get all into synth stuff, I wanted to demonstrate data cloud. Ooh, what is this? Oh. Oh. Cool. Oh, there's 2 parallax modes. Oh. Look at me now. Neat. That's trippy. Cool. That wasn't what I had in mind, but I wanted to put a light on the ground so you can check out how cool the voxel shadow work is. Let me put just a regular texture on the ground that's not like, you know, all psycho. There we go. But again, like that density of just, you know, how many times you can repeat the image is kind of crazy. See, if I hit F1, you can go to textures, and then I want a way to zoom out or zoom in on the texture, maybe to kind of like change. So it says select, copy, paste, change, move, click, drag. Change color intensity, align with wall textures, change color, change toggle orientation, toggle parallax, edit tag, toggle, what? Toggle one way wall? Oh, okay. So it's probably like for Windows and stuff. I wanted to like zoom in Mapster 32. If you hit like plus or minus, it like, let's just try it. Do the walls have mesh collision? How do you have to manage that? Yes. Yes, they do. And the reason why I know that is because when I was messing around in the other levels, here, let me show you. Let's see here. Where'd my mouse go? Oh yeah, it hides. Mouse hides. All right, so when I go, so that's build engine. We're gonna open this particular file in evaldraw, which is the actual kind of compiler, and it runs these things called KC files. I don't really know what that stuff means, but in it is a sample, the test map, and what you're looking at is you can see the text, the script file that's running behind the scenes while the game is running, which is pretty wild. So I could sit here while the game's doing stuff, and I can change things. So let's give you an example of let's looking at like movement, for instance. Somewhere, sorry, I gotta get off this platform, it's driving me nuts. Somewhere in this like movement script, I found like a key so I can like make him walk faster and stuff like that. And then so long answer about collision detection is yes, somewhere in here there is in fact collision stuff. Again, not really a programmer, so I don't really know what it means. But there is a cheat where you can turn basically the collision off, or aka clipping. So then if I hit, what is it? I think caps lock. Yeah, it turns the clipping off, so now I can walk outside the walls and stuff. And when I do that, I think all the bad guys, yeah, the bad guys, like, they can all see me. Yeah. So they all start like floating towards you. It's kind of fun. But so I think yes, there is some sort of like collision metric or something like that. So if I turn it back on, or I should say clipping, that's what we used to call it back in the 90s. So you can clip outside the wall, but now it has something to do with those like vectors in the 2D mode that like make the walls solid, and you know, you can't quite see through them and stuff. So I don't know, this thing's cool as hell, you know, and I'm just like blown away that it didn't really get picked up, because it's, you know, it's got some cool lighting effects, there's all kinds of cool stuff in there. And then, just to kind of come full circle back to my project, I actually saved that Doom E1 M1 as a KC file, and obviously it's got a crap ton of errors. Yeah, clipping, you kind of think of audio. It's kind of the same thing, because it's, you know, you're going outside the range of the preconceived, you know, level that you're setting either audio or in this instance the game at. But this is my E1M1. I tried to render it in the game. I don't have any controls, and yes, it does blink like crazy. There's tons of errors and all kinds of crap. But the fact that I can even save that file as a KC file and then open it inside this compiler, like, blew my mind. Like, I could not believe that. Something else. Yeah, and I do have Chex Quest, Doom 1, Doom 2, and Hexen. I've got all the maps converted. So, like, I could even go into Hexen, and we can open that bad boy up. Maybe? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think it's flatlining. Not responding. Hopefully it's just the program, not everything else. Bueller, close the program. Yeah, you know, it's old ass software. We're doing some like weird experimental shit, so whatever. It didn't open at a Hexen level for whatever reason. I don't know. Whatever. We can open up a Chex Quest, maybe. Yeah, Chex Quest opens. And again, I don't know. Let's do this. I don't know what all this like what this red box means. It like consumes. It means something. There's some sort of thing. I don't know what it means. And then all these little dots, these are all the sprites that would be in the game, but there aren't. The map file has sprite location information, but the game engine doesn't have the sprites to put on the location, if that makes sense. Again, this is like super, super rudimentary. First baby steps in like figuring out how to do this stuff. So, yeah, as we kind of fly in, the error area doesn't display until I get within the confounds of the map, and then we can start to see it. But this is the Chex Quest map. Their first level, which, you know, starts out in a hangar. Build engine crashed. So I think it's all that sprite data. The E1M1 for Doom, the test file that I have, it runs. I'm not going to say it runs well, but it runs because I stripped out all I did some work on this file. This isn't, I've been tinkering, trying to make it more stable, trying to, you know, figure out how to texture it. I want to do lighting. I don't know what I did. I did put a light down one time, and I'm trying to remember how I did it. There was definitely a light bulb. There's a light bulb moment. So let's work together to see if we can spawn a light bulb. If I hit S, it just makes a sprite, but I don't know what that does necessarily. All I want is a light, and I've done it before. V is for textures, S is for sprites. Oh, sorry, missing chats. Oh shit. Okay. If I can't figure out in the next like couple minutes, then I might say screw it and start playing some music stuff, because I check out my YouTube page because I did fix a really kick-ass 24 channel monster mixer, which I'm actually talking to you on right now. So if you're into that kind of stuff, check out the YouTube page. But I figured out on that huge mixer how I could route my synth stack and my looper together as one super duper loop station. I'm not a great musician. I'm as about as good of a musician as I am a game designer. And I don't know. I just like tinkering. It's Sunday Funday, man. Fuck it. So I'm almost done with this cup of coffee, and I want to figure out how to put a light bulb in this room, and then we're gonna have some fun with synthesizers. I'm sorry about my wiggly camera. I just use a shitty webcam, and it's just on like a little metal stick that you can kind of bend around. It's convenient, man. I know it's not the best image. Every time I put my hands on the keyboard, it starts like every time I touch the desk. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just fucking around. I know it's not convenient for you, the viewer, but you know, I'm not the world's greatest streamer. Let's see. V brings up all the textures, but there's nothing in models. There's nothing in, well, there's clouds in data. And conceivably, there's nothing else in those folders that I know about. How did I put the light bulb down? Maybe I did this in Mapster. Maybe that was like a Build Engine 1 thing. Let's see. Sectors. It's not going to be sector. 2D, 3D mode. Select model. Paste. I swear. Alright. This is what's going to happen. We're going to fly to the corner. And we're going to hit L for light. Oh shit, that turns the light on and off. That's a start. That wasn't listed on that control, was it? Ah. I don't know. It doesn't, oh, L. Toggle sprite as a light source. Oh. Oh my god, I think I got it. So check this out. So we're going to go S to put down a sprite. We're going to go L to make it a light source. Look at that. Bing, 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 bing. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, dude. I am a programming genius. That is fucking cool, man. Dude. Let's put some giant glowy balls all around the level. That's a breakthrough in game design, folks. We're learning the tools live. Boop. Turn on the lights. Boop. Oh. Dude, look how dramatic that shit is. The staircase looks so much cooler. Look at this. RTX my balls, dude. Voxels are so much cooler. Look at that. Wow. I don't know if there's... Wow, there are 3 people watching. That's cool. I don't know if you guys are into this as much as I am, but that's... Dude. Come on. That's... I'm way too excited about that. I'm just going to put little giant light bulbs on all these little pedestals. Obviously, you know, I don't have a sprite, and there's a ton of stuff that could be, and it's going to take hundreds of hours of work. But the fact that I, you know, I'm just dicking around over a cup of coffee on a Sunday, and I got this far, so, you know, We're inching closer. Look at that. Dramatic lighting in the level now. We could throw down some textures. If anybody is into game design and wants to help on this project, get you Build Engine 2. I'll hook you up with the map files and we'll crank this puppy out. Yeah, I don't know. That's fucking cool. I'm pretty stoked on that. Figured out how to make lights, or at least apply lighting, you know. So it's like, you know, if you want to add a little light source, you can just go S, put it in that, turn on the light, there you go. And when you back up, it just looks cool as hell. Oh, yeah. That's fun. Yeah. I'm pretty pleased with that. Cool. Well, that's a good step forward. And I'm glad I did that on stream. That's look how dramatic just the change in light, like the ambient light, it's just the way the shadows hit. Just so good with some textures. God, this thing's gonna pop. All right, you gotta calm down. All right, we're saving this. Well, I don't need to save it. We can do it again later. All right, gang. I think it's time for drum machine stuff. Give me just a tick. I gotta move some cameras around so you can see me. And I'm probably gonna just keep my microphone on as I struggle bus through this. So you're gonna hear a lot of me trying to reach over things and plug stuff in and turn things on over my nature videos that I've filmed this summer. So enjoy the shorts while I scurry around the room and put cameras in alternative locations so we can watch me play shitty music. But so I hope there's a dramatic still. All right, okay. Flimsy camera is up. We're getting there. I hope you are still enjoying the scenic vistas that I got to enjoy over the summer. Again, it's all real footage of stuff that I hiked to, or camped at. 'Cause I'm also into that kind of stuff. And this is my channel, and I share what I want. It's my channel, and I want it now. Okay, cool. I think we're almost there, gang. If the video source, oh shit! I didn't realize how loud those were. They're bad. Yeah, you're getting a lot of wind there, eh?
That's what it says. We're going through here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Let's turn on some more. Alrighty then. Yes. Whee! Okay. Fun. Don't worry, we're not gonna leave it at this view. This is just the getting ready view. Just the having fun on a Sunday view. Gotta pick out my guitar amp, 'cause I'm cool like that. Alrighty, so I'm not gonna lie, I hate to do this to you. I'm not leaving, but I do need to go get more coffee. So, yeah, about that. I'm gonna put you back on water. Don't worry, gang. I'll be right back. My one viewer. I promise. Cat hair stuck on my sock. Okay. I think we're ready to fuck around. Yeah. As I said that though, I got inspired to try something. Oh god. Wait, that's stuff on? It is on. That's on, then why isn't this thing on? Boop 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 boop. Alright. Here we go. We're live and alive. Chilling and grilling. With changing colors. I think we're just going to set it to blue for the time being. Let's see here. Let's make sure we can hear everything. So if you're expecting like a crazy DJ set, you're in the wrong place. Because what I'm going to do is play a plethora of instruments into a looper and see what happens. I am not promising anything. This is all 100% made up on the spot. Minus probably this little drum machine up here. Only because there might be like... There's very likely drum beats already put on the drum machine that I fucked around with earlier. So I can't say everything is made up on the spot, because I came with at least a drum machine and I'm deleting all the licks that I had previously written into this device. So I'm at least like 90% not lying to you. So we're gonna at least start off with a beat, like that much of a beat. We may or may not use the Donner acid bass, but what we are gonna do is have a good old time. Oh yeah, dude, Mighty's back. Close-ups of the synth? Which ones? I got a bunch. I'll show you all of them. This is a whole kind of give you an idea of what this whole thing is. Up here at the top is kind of modular world. This is like all my, modular stuff. And then I've got the matriarch. I've got the Gaia, which is kind of the controller for a lot of this stuff. The Gaia down here is connected to a MIDI bus, which then allows me to kind of control everything independently. So let's see. Yeah, it's a pretty fun rig. And the thing that I wanted to show off today was, I guess I can give you a little tilt. See how well you can you see it? I got a 505 shit. Yeah, that's my theremin. I got a lot of shit in this room. I have a problem. Whoops. But yeah, there's a 505 down here. That's the loop station that allows me to loop myself, but it also looped myself in the sense that I could play the old guitar. So check this out. There's fun stuff. So you can see how, so now I can play stuff with the synthesizers and guitar at the same time. But I'm not really that great of a guitarist. I'm actually more of a drummer than anything else. Ah, sorry, the microphone keeps hitting the guitar neck. So yeah. So I've been listening to a lot of Nine Inch Nails stuff lately, so forgive me. Nine Inch Nails and Viagra Boys is like all I've been listening to lately. So this is probably gonna sound like some shitty version of that. What's the snare? I don't know. Like I said, I was just kind of futzing around. There's this drum machine up here. It's the Digitac, and you can do a lot. It's a drum computer, so you can basically put any sample in there that you want. In fact, you can play the samples like it's a synthesizer, which is pretty nuts. Probably one of the coolest pieces of gear in the room, next to my sound box, of course. Let's see here. The techno beat. Need like a Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. The trouble is the timing on this looper. I shouldn't say the trouble is. The trouble is me. And you don't necessarily have to be on 1 on the looper, but it definitely helps. So when you look down and it's not on 1, and then you gotta like wait a couple beats, and then you start talking, and then it's like, oh fuck, 1, 2, 3. See, then I didn't hit it. So that's the other things. I don't have a foot switch for it. So there's going to be a lot of start-stops because I'm not a good musician. I'm just a dude that loves gear. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Oh shit, that recorded my voice. No, it didn't. Okay. Alright, you know what time it is? Time to make the drums sound a lot cooler. This chuggy guitar licks always sound okay. That's the easy part. The tricky part is going to be getting the drums and the looper to have fun. It's going to be a little bit of a reach. Now, oh, G and A. I didn't know what notes I was playing. So I was I don't know shit about guitar. I just know a couple shapes, like all guitarists. I don't know anything about music theory except for, you know, I'm doing everything you shouldn't be as a musician, but I am having a lot of fun. So that was G and A. So that means okay. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. This guitar's driving me nuts. I don't know where to put it. So what we're gonna do pull a rabbit out of my hat. Then record. So this is where it gets crazy. So the looper is playing the drum set and the guitar. And then the synthesizers are hopefully, I can record it and everything's gonna work great. First time. It'll work every time. Ha! Fuck yeah, dude. There we go. I don't know about you, but that's fun as hell. 'Cause I got the ability to loop stuff on the synths and mess around with filters while it gets played. And then everything I play on the guitar or drums or even my microphone, I can loop. Oh, you should totally try live streaming. You just have to have no regrets. You're making me enjoy live streaming. I really appreciate your comments and stuff. It's fucking rad as hell. As a matter of fact, I feel rude because I have this setup just for you, so you can be part of the stream too. And now all the chats that you're sending should also be displayed. But be good. That's all I'm saying. If I turn around and you're dropping some bad words, I'm gonna take you off the screen. So anyway, before I got so distracted, let's add some more layers to this goofy thing. Oops. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit. I fucked that all up. Did I? Yes, I did. Why is it off? It should be MIDI clocked. Oh God. Oh Lord Jesus, help us. Why is it 1, 2? It should be MIDI clock. That's so weird. Okay. Hold up. I figured what would happen is when I hit enter, when I would do stuff, the box up here, the Digitech is the master clock. So okay, there. That's what I expected to happen, but it doesn't stop when I tell it to stop. So that's the crazy thing, is if I hit play, it does trigger everything like it should, but if I hit stop, it's not stopping together. That's a problem. So when you build giant, goofy, dumb systems like this, it's like you constantly run into like stuff like that, and then you figure it out, and then you're like, oh wait, maybe I could do it like this, and then you end up with like a bunch of synthesizers, and you're a weirdo on the internet. So join the fun. But why? I don't know if this is a latency issue. It shouldn't be, because I'm listening to the board. It's so weird. So weird. Or my timing was just that bad? Maybe it's both. I'm gonna go with both. So what we're doing here? Oh, look at that! We got some new joiners. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. So yes, you're gonna hear the same riff over and over and over because I'm kind of messing around with loopers right now. And I'm sorry if that gets annoying. But I appreciate you tuning in. Right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm recording down here on this keyboard. It controls the other synthesizers up top. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to record a MIDI track onto the Digitac, which is then in sync with my looper. So then my synthesizers will play in rhythm with my guitar, if that makes sense. So let's, and I'm trying to like put down just a little goofy rhythm behind the guitar. So what I'm doing basically is just trying to figure out recording techniques of how do I time myself hitting record up here to get it to also sync with the other machine. There's a lot of hardware doing a lot of things, so it's not very straightforward if you can't tell. Oh wow. It did record it. I mean, of course it did. Because I'm a genius. I fucked up that last one. God damn, dude. Alright. Don't worry, my ego's not that big. I don't think I'm that talented at all. Don't worry, folks. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Dude, okay, so this is where it gets all fucky. Because if I stop this, the track stops up here, but the one down there keeps playing. And then when I hit record up here, it's not, this track down here is already on it shouldn't be on its own clock, but since it's already playing, it's not going to just skip a beat and get back in time with this one up here. So we're up against having perfect timing of when to trigger this thing with the looper. But I want the Digitac to be the master clock. So problem solving, chat. Problem solving. I'm just thinking out loud. My weird system is a keyboard connected to a guitar amp with lots of distortion. It makes a lot of sound retro. Fuck yes. That's exactly what you do is get guitar pedals. As a matter of fact, I'm a big fan. This one here, this is the Zoom multi-stomp. If you're into keyboards and you plug in your keyboard into a guitar amp, get this fucking thing. Stat. What it does is it's a digital pedal, so it gives you 3 pedals that show up on the screen. You can like toggle between them and give your synthesizer all kinds of After Effects and stuff. I was planning on trying to route this multi-stomp into this rig, but then I got sidetracked by getting the looper set up, and so now I'm down that road. So I guess come back, I don't know, probably next Sunday, and I'm sure I'll have my effects routed in here. Because if you check the channel, I just recently fixed this mixer over here, so I'm learning all the intricacies of it while building out this other thing and doing the live stream stuff. So it's a lot of stuff kind of all coming together. So, Tascal, what up? I'm doing some loops. We're getting loopy, but I'm also like trying to figure out timing on basically 2 different loop stations, and it's proving to be a little bit difficult. Good enough, you know? Don't let perfection be the murderer of okay. That's what my grandpappy always used to say. We're getting there, folks. Slowly. I'm making this up as I go along. I always like those like slow glides. I don't know why. I can't get over that. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't get over that. Those filter sweeps just it's like scratching my ears. I don't know if you listen to this with headphones on, but it's like, or if the compression on YouTube kills it, but that buzz sounds so good. I know, it's gonna get annoying as hell after about 50 more times. But that's why you're here, yeah? Guitar skills that well, so don't expect too much out of me here, folks. I'm just having fun, yo. Let's see, that was what, G? think I know my C scale. Alright, that's fun. I feel pretty naked without that other synth playing behind me. Woo! Most elaborate way in the world to practice scales. That wasn't even close. Happy Sunday, y'all. Drink your coffee. Be merry and enjoy yourself. I don't know. I really need to practice guitar. I'm holding it. I can play a scale or two, but I'm not really feeling that inspired by it. So, that means it's time to drop my microphone. And that means only one thing. It's time to start anew, afresh, a new beginning, a new loop, my friends. It's coming to you. I only do things 4 bars at a time. So like I said, if you're expecting some crazy DJ shit, go click on somebody else's channel. We're not about that. We're just about Sunday Funday here, gang. And 2 of you get it. That's pretty cool. Oh my God, there's chats. Sorry, I haven't been reading. Oh, walking around your house trying to find your laptop charger. Oh shit. What kind of charger you need? I got a bunch of them. You got a Dell? I'm just saying I got a hookup. No, definitely everybody should live stream. Shit's super fun. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't really stream that often. I don't know. I just got OBS and started messing around with it, and I'm glad you guys dig it. I'm having fun. I should do it more often. Whoa, what? Oh. But we're getting off track. We need a new beat. So we're gonna go into the banks, wash up on the banks of the old Digitech. And my trouble is one, I should have a camera on the Digitech so you can see me manipulating it, all the screens that are happening. That'd make a lot more sense. Probably more of you are into that than the actual outcome of whatever it is I'm making. Let's see here. But I digress. What I'm gonna do is prove to you why you should name your projects, because on this thing I've got this bottom row here opens up to 16 other things, and unfortunately in 4 of these folders that are full of 16 other things, so what is that, 64 other things, I don't have names for any of it. It's all untitled because I just make loops and then I'm like, that's fun, and then I delete a bunch of stuff and then I don't ever come back to stuff later. So that's what we're doing in this stream, is we're going back to stuff later. So I have no idea what's on these things, and there's also pre-recorded MIDI tracks on these, which means it's going to be sending the synthesizers that may or may not be patched up correctly. So prepare your earballs for complete garbage. Holy shit! That's actually not bad. That's not complete garbage. I can work with that. We're just making some, like, vitamin C, you know what I mean? Uh-oh. Oh shit, gang. I might have to do some drumming to this. This is so corny. And there's nothing better than corny drum licks. Because it's Sunday. Because it's Sunday morning. Actually, afternoon. Because it's Sunday afternoon. I can't sing real high. This is just my voice when I do that thing that makes me sound like a pop star. Sunday morning. It's Sunday afternoon. I know, Jesus Christ, calm down. Fuck. Cheesy beats coming right for ya. I just realized you can't see shit on this other cam. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Gotta do the real corny, corny. Gotta find a better drum set. Oh. There it is. Alright, that's too fun. Oh shit. Oh, that's too fun. Alright, hopefully you can't hear the drumsticks over my microphone. Sorry about that if you can. My beat! Oh shit, I'm getting hung up on cameras. Oh shit, which way do I go? Sorry. Oh god, it's all coming undone. The world is ending. Milos Bourgeois says, why is this recommended to me? Because it's fun, dude. Or dudette. Or dudes. Dudesies. Because we're just having fun, dude. Chill the fuck out. It's only the internet. Yeah. Why is this recommended to me? It's recommended to you because you're not having fun. And that's what we're doing here. So if you're not into having fun, just saying. Oh, you're still here. Oh, busted. Look, do I got egg on my face? Can you see it? You see it? I wasn't flipping you off. I was like itching my face. Calm down. It's easy. It's easy. We're having fun. That's why I was recommended. This is the most fun stream anybody is ever going to have, ever, on a Sunday. Keep wanting to say Sunday morning. It's like a rainy and shitty here, so it still feels like it's Monday morning, or Sunday morning, rather. But this was recommended to you because this is a weird channel of weird stuff. It's a weird stream. I was doing game design stuff before. Now we're playing music, and I don't know, maybe we'll play some video games later. You know, we're just having fun. Calm down. Well, you gotta come into somebody's stream with negativity. Because I'm just gonna push on by finding a new drum beat in the drum machine of future. And again, I wrote a lot of stuff on this drum machine. None of it's titled because I'm an idiot. And it's all sending MIDI signals to synthesizers that may not be patched up for the original beat that was saved on there. So what I'm saying is we are... Fuck it. 4 on the floor, baby. Give it to me. Boom, boom. Oh, missed that. Whee! Okay. Okay. Well, we're just gonna cheese it up. We're just cheesing, dude. We're doing 4 on the floor, off beats with the acid techno bass line. What year is it? Let's change it up. No, I kind of like just the 16th notes on that bass line. So that's what kind of channel this is. This is a real slow moving kind of a thing where I don't really know what I'm doing. But having fun. I know that. I'm having fun. I don't know about y'all. A little lick. I like it. Oh shit. You hear that? We're getting somewhere. I have no idea what key this is in. Oh, I think I know what it is. Oh shit, there's stuff pre-recorded on here. You gotta delete it, gang. Okay, I can dig it. Why didn't it record it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck, that wasn't even the right key. Life is so hard, guys and gals. Okay, we got rid of that shit. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, C. God damn it! I'm putting too much pressure on myself now. Now we're having too much fun. 2, 3, 4. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's making me laugh. Stupid key. It's the stupid keyboard. This keyboard's stupid. It has nothing to do with my inability to hit the right button. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy shit. God, was that so hard? Why is it pitching it up? That is not me. What happened? What is going on? It pitched it up. Why did it do that? That was not me. What the French toast? I bet on the machine somewhere it probably is pitched up somewhere. But I don't know how I did that. Crap! See, this is what happens when you go into like tracks of stuff with configurations you may not be familiar with. Do I know what I'm doing? Oh, mighty Kraken, you're so funny. I don't know what I'm fucking doing, man. I know enough about MIDI to get deep into trouble. But if you like what you're hearing, that's cool. I'm impressed. I don't know what people want to hear. I'm not here to play good music. I'm just here to goof off and have fun. Okay, but back to this thing. Why so we're gonna remove, so what I'm doing is I'm recording a lick on this Mother 32, which is MIDI channel 2, because from top to bottom it's MIDI channel 1 down to 5. And on the machine here, I can choose MIDI channel 2. You can hear me choosing it. It actually, what's kind of cool is as you hit the different channels, you can trigger them just like your samples. So that's, I don't know. Fucking love this Digitech. But anyway, so we're choosing channel 2. There's nothing recorded on the sequence. If I hit record and play at the same time, it gives me a 4-bar drop. And then I'll record my little lick. But for some reason, that is starting on C, G, F, E. I don't know why it's doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it goes up! What the hell? There's something on this channel. Something about the source or the filter that is like making it go up an octave. And obviously the answer is I could just go on to a different tune. But now I'm just kind of fascinated. I don't know if that makes captivating streaming. Y'all let me know. There's 2 of you watching this trash, so I mean that's cool. Sweet, good on you. Why is it going up? That's so weird. Next song. I'm not going to find the answer to it. I think the answer is that the actual source of the input probably has like some kind of filter or something on it. And frankly, I'm not really into going that deep. I made it this far. I think it's time for shitty butt rock. Yeah. It's what time it is. And then I'm gonna go eat lunch. We need to find some shitty. Yeah. All right. All right. Shitty butt rock. I'm not gonna lie, gang. The coffee's wearing off. The inspiration is drying up, and I kind of want to eat lunch. Do you have any sound connected to the computer, the audio information, all that on the microphone? No effects at all. This is just straight up coming off this board and into OBS. One hot tip that I can give you is look for a piece of software. Let me turn this off. Look for a piece of software called Audio Link Pro. Audio is a free audio driver that everyone knows about if you get into like MIDI audio interfaces and stuff. But AudioLink Pro breaks out all your audio connections, and you can do a lot of really wacky stuff with it. So if you're gonna get into streaming, check that out. There's another one called like Talk Banana or like Squishy Banana or something like that. Yeah, audio interfaces are super fun. Like I said, I have this giant soundboard right here, but don't be intimidated by that. You don't need something like this. Check my YouTube channel. I got a whole video of how I got this and why it's here and everything. But I fixed it, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. You can get away with like a Focusrite 2x2 or something like that. You don't need a ton of shit. Don't look at my mountain of stuff and be like, oh, I need that stuff because he's got it. The only reason why I have it is because I'm irresponsible. And I repair stuff too. A lot of this was bought broken and I fixed it myself. So I'm not completely irresponsible with money, but yeah, it's pretty fun. Oh, you do have an interface. Yeah. Then hop to it. Get into Reaper, and then hook up Audio. There's also I do have another video. It's called like "Don't Feel Shitty About MIDI," and it goes into detail about audio routing in digital in DAWs. So yeah, just keep an eye on my stuff, man. Like if you're into this kind of thing, like I'm definitely gonna be like doing all kinds of weird videos on how to set this stuff up. Oh, you got the Scarlett 2i2. Hell yeah. Focusrite stuff's pretty solid. Just to use the microphone. So the thing about the Scarlett is it's also a DAC, a digital to audio converter, which means any audio you're listening to coming out of that thing is also going to sound a lot better. So if you're into streaming or you're thinking about getting into streaming, it sounds like you already have all the gear you need. You just need to get OBS and shitty webcam and figure it out. And I will help you because I've got all kinds of tips and tricks and stuff of how to set up gear and weird interactions and connections and stuff. So, but yo, I really appreciate you tuning in and interacting and stuff. I really don't do like the 8-hour long monster streams. As a matter of fact, this is probably the longest I've streamed ever. So you made it a lot of fun. 2 hours almost, so that's pretty sick. Usually I do like 20-30 minute stuff here and there, but like I said, check out my YouTube page and definitely check out the QR code that's hidden in the border there. That's a link to all my socials. I do most of my stuff on YouTube. I'm also on Twitch, starting to mess around a little bit on other stuff, but like I said, all the links are there. And then obviously, LNS. And thank you for joining. But it is time for me to go. Enjoy some B-roll of random stuff I saw on hikes this summer. And you all have a wonderful, an amazing, incredible Sunday. And thanks for tuning in. Bye!
¿Qué no has visto Rambo?
Guay, con la piedra.
No, te carrilas ir ahí. Ya vieron que sale sangre aquí. Que en pez descansa.
Con el hoyo. ¿Ah? ¿Cómo? Ya no nos hasta con ella juntos. I like the view from there. I used to like it. Ven, tráeme mi cámara. Sácalo. Oh, sácalo, que ven. Mi cámara está mero abajo.